This is not self-help. This is healing. Body, nervous system, wholeness. Energy medicine, Ayurveda-inspired living, herbal wisdom. Learn, heal, and be together. Wholeness isn't fixing, it's integrating. Evolve Global 22's Healing Light Studio. Understanding begins here. Healing happens here. Wholeness lives within you. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Evolve Global 22's Healing Light Studio and our Healing Circle. It is Thursday, March 5th. Let's get right into this. But before we start, let's do our clearing so that we can be present. One breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, and use the hand to push everything away. All the emails, the stuff from today, the things that are building up and piling up upon us, and divert our attentions from what's most important. In through the nose, think of those things, words that upset you, push them away. And one more time, in through the nose, and push them away. One more time. And now let's do our heart connection so we can be present together in this moment. Think of a beautiful lotus flower. Drop into your heart space. This is the place of unconditional love, compassion, joy, all of the highest frequencies, the seat of our Creator. Say out loud to yourself, I connect with my heart. Nothing can hurt you in this space. Welcome again. Let's get right into this. This week, we have been exploring emotional imprints, the emotional climate we grew up in, emotional triggers and stored memory, and the emotions we were not allowed to have. Tonight, we take the next step, my friends. We explore the emotional personality that formed from all of those experiences, because most of us believe our personality is simply who we are. But sometimes it is also who we had to become. Children are incredibly adaptive. They watch the emotional environment around them and slowly learn how to survive inside it. If the home is chaotic, they become stabilizers. If the home is critical, they become perfectionists. If the home is emotionally distant, they become independent. If the home is unpredictable, they become hyper-aware. These adaptations happen gradually. At first, they are strategies. Over time, they become identity. You begin to believe this is just who I am. But sometimes the truth is, this is who I learned to be. And the goal of this work is not to erase your personality. It is to understand which parts came from survival, because what once protected you may now be exhausting you. So let's get into this. Learning point number 1. Emotional roles often form in childhood. Many people unconsciously take on emotional roles in their family system. These roles help stabilize the emotional environment. Common roles include the responsible one, the strong one, the peacemaker, the achiever, the helper, the caretaker, and the invisible one. These roles are rarely chosen, they are absorbed. A child senses what the environment needs and becomes it. Learning point number 2, adaptation is emotional intelligence. Your emotional personality did not develop randomly. It developed through observation. You learned what created calm, what avoided conflict, what gained approval, what prevented rejection. Children are incredibly skilled at emotional pattern recognition. Your personality reflects that intelligence, not weakness, but wisdom, my friends. Learning point number 3, what protected you may now limit you. The emotional personality that once helped you survive may now feel heavy. For example, the responsible one may struggle to relax. The strong one may struggle to ask for help. The peacemaker may avoid necessary conflict. The achiever may feel constant pressure. The helper may feel drained. The invisible one may struggle to be seen. The very qualities that protected you may now restrict your freedom. Learning point number 4, awareness creates space. We've said that a lot this week so far. When you begin to recognize the emotional roles you built, something shifts. Instead of reacting automatically, you begin to notice, I'm stepping into that role again. And that awareness creates choice. You can still be responsible, but you don't have to carry everything. You can still care for others, but you don't have to disappear yourself. Awareness loosens the role. Learning point number 5, you are allowed to expand beyond that role. Healing does not require helping the parts of yourself that helped you. Long days here. Healing does not require rejecting the parts of yourself that helped you. Those things helped you survive. Those parts deserve appreciation, but they don't have to run your life. You are allowed to expand. The responsible one can also rest. The strong one can also receive support. The peacemaker can also speak truth. The achiever can also slow down. The helper can also care for themselves. This is not losing who you are, my friends. It is becoming more whole. Let's look at this from a power of 3 lens. Energy medicine, from that lens, rigid emotional roles can create contraction in the energy field. You may feel tension, pressure, or emotional fatigue. When you allow yourself to step outside the role, even briefly, your energy expands. That expansion restores balance. From an Ayurvedic perspective, certain emotional rules often mirror dosha patterns, meaning the dosha patterns are the 3 body types. Hyper-responsibility and anxiety may reflect vata imbalance. Perfectionism and pressure may reflect pitta imbalance. Withdrawal or emotional heaviness may reflect kapha imbalance. Now remember, vata, pitta, and kapha are the 3 main major body types, and most of us are dominant in one of those. We have all of them, but we're dominant in one of those. It's important to know your body type so that you know thyself and can correctly and appropriately support yourself. And remember, balance comes through flexibility and self-compassion. From an herbal wisdom lens, herbs that support emotional flexibility include Tulsi. I've mentioned that so many times, for resilience and adaptability. Rose for heart softening, and chamomile for relaxation and emotional release. Herbal support can gently help the body relax the grip of long-held roles. I want you to pause for a moment and think about this. Ask yourself gently, what emotional role did I play growing up? Was I the responsible one, the strong one, the peacemaker, the achiever, the helper, or the invisible one? And notice, where does that role show up in my life today? Just notice, no judgment. As always, our 5 reflection and journal questions. If you have not started journaling, please, my friends, do yourself a big favor. Journal for at least 5-10 minutes once a week to start. Journal reflection question number 1. The emotional role I most identified when growing up was blank. Number 2, the role helped me by blank. Number 3, the cost of carrying that role now is blank. Number 4, one place I noticed this role showing up in my adult life is blank. And number 5, one small way I could loosen this role this week is blank, and fill in the blanks. A gentle truth is you are not wrong for becoming who you needed to be. Your emotional personality was intelligent. It helped you navigate your environment. Now you simply have the opportunity to choose when that role serves you and when it does not. Your emotional personality is not something to erase, it is something to understand. Because when you understand the role you built, you gain freedom freedom to rest, freedom to ask for help, freedom to show more parts of yourself. You, my friend, are allowed to become more than the role that protected you. Remember this quote and think about this. The role you played to survive your environment does not have to define the person you became or become. If this work resonates with you, my friends, and you want to continue to explore these patterns more deeply, you are warmly invited to join Evolve Global 22 Healing Light Studio and Healing Circle on Patreon. Inside Patreon, we go deeper with early access to, inside Patreon, we go deeper. Weekly master classes, to expand on the themes that we talk about, morning anchors for daily grounding, reflection prompts and guided practices, monthly healing sessions and meditations, and much, much more. This is a gentle, supportive space for women navigating real life, relationships, stress, healing, and personal growth. If you are looking for steady support without pressure or fixing, you're welcome to join us. The Healing Circle on Patreon link is in the description and the first comment. Now, remember always, my friend, healing lives here, wholeness lives within you. Peace, love, and light always. I love all of you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for spending time with me, and I will see you in the circle.